Look, I know what you want to say. Plastic isn't that bad. And I get it, it's cheap, it's lightweight, it's malleable, water resistant, and sometimes it's the only material for the job. But I would argue we've become kinda addicted to plastic. It's everywhere. Clothing made out of 100% polyester, cutting boards made out of plastic, as if that plastic doesn't end up in our food. And it's used for pretty much all packaging. Wait, what is that? Are those bananas packed in plastic? Bananas already come in a packaging. Banana peels are perfectly good way to package a banana. I mean, they're virtually indestructible. I'm gonna prove this now. I'm gonna take some paint, I'm gonna paint this green, and look, in the inside it's perfectly fine. Green bananas. Okay, so you might ask, why is it... Sorry, one sec. So, why is this a problem? To understand that, we need to understand how plastic is made. First, you need to get the oil out of the ground. You can do that either offshore, where you better not spill the oil, or you probably end up fighting a war to get this oil. And in the process of extracting all this oil, you're polluting all the environment around you, and of course, producing more CO2. Next, you need to refine that oil, which produces an incredible amount of toxins, and, of course, more CO2. Once you get to the point of actually holding the plastic in your hand, you better hope it doesn't get into your food. Many studies nowadays are pointing to microplastics having huge health consequences. And when you're done with the plastic, where does it go? You could throw it in a landfill, where it's just going to break down into more microplastic, end up in the soil, and then end up in your food. You could throw it in the ocean, where a lot of plastic ends up anyways, where it breaks down into microplastic and ends up in your food. Or you could burn it, which avoids the microplastic problem, but then you're creating more CO2. The truth with plastics is that at any step of its production and usage and eventual destruction, it's causing more problems than it solves. Except these problems are kind of hidden because we can't see the toxins, we can't see the health effects until it's too late. Now you might ask, well, how do we solve this? Plastic is everywhere. Isn't that exactly your point? And that's true. But there are alternatives. There are materials that we've been using for all of humanity, and there's new materials that we can use that replace plastic. Stick with me and we'll explore how we can avoid plastic in our life.